You're going to love this. Every now and again I get a machine in. It has only happened a handful of times in 40 odd years, but this machine's come in for a service. Now, dun dun dun, but lucky enough they have put all the pieces in there. Can you believe it? I mean, that is hours of work. Oh my god, I'll let you know. While it's in parts, it's quite nice to see the mechanism. This is a Swiss designed Elna, made in the Far East, possibly Thailand, but you can see all the moving parts, how they work, and you can actually see what's wrong with it because the hook drive is not engaging. So that's the initial problem that someone who took it apart couldn't figure out. But we'll time it up and then we'll rebuild it, and hopefully there's no bits missing. You can see the hook here is engaged and you can see its motion, and I'll show you it from the front. You can see the hook in action from the front, and if I turn it by hand you can actually see the timing mark. It must pick that stitch up there, and if you ever time a machine up, when you time it up on straight stitch you must then switch to zigzag. I'll just slide it across on the top so we have zigzag, and it must catch on both sides. So you've got the right hand stroke there just above, and you've got the left hand stroke just above, and that's the timing point just for the hook, not for the feed or any of the other shafts, but just hook timing. So let's see how we go. Look at this, what a beautiful machine. You can't believe that was just delivered in a bunch of, you know, bits, with 56 bits in a bag, and yeah, just crazy. But now we're going to give it a run, and as you remember, always put the kitchen roll in first to get rid of any oil. So let's see how she sews. The girl's rebuilt, but before we do anything we've got to test it for electrical safety. With anything like this where someone's been working on it, you don't know what's happened. These modern PAT testers, portable appliance testers, are so easy. The old ones, in the old days, I used to have to go on a 3-day course. You just basically clip it anywhere there's a good earth, and then we press it. This is non-earth, so we're going to press class 2 and just watch it there, and just keep your fingers crossed. Oh, that's good. The insulation test is good, and this is a sub leak, and that's it, pass. So we know the machine is safe to use, and that is absolutely essential. All these machines where you go, oh, I get a little tingle off the machine, yeah, that's a warning to tell you you're about to get electrocuted. So now let's turn that off, and we're going to give it a run. Now remember, like I've said in my other videos, always run a bit of tissue first through. Yeah, I mean, that sounds nice, doesn't it? It's quite a powerful machine, the Elna. Right, now let's see what it's going to sew like. Let's just do a pattern. So I'm just going to, this is some heavy drill cotton, so this is quite a test for the machine. I'm just going to check the underneath stitch, and this is hard because the needle can go left or right. Ah, look, see that little bit? We just tighten that stitch up, we go up a little bit. And then what we do is we'll give it a little pattern. Oh, that's much better. Let's go to pattern 3. Let's go to pattern 3, select the zigzag. Yeah, and if you look at the back now, you can just see the stitch coming out of the back. Pretty little stitch. There we go. I'll tell you what I'll show you while we're here. I'll show you the new smocking stitch. The smocking stitches are brilliant because they copy the old Victorian stitch, and they move the work backwards and forwards, and whereas a woman would spend sometimes weeks smocking the front of a panel, this thing, look at that stitch, just does it in seconds. I love it, and this is a purely mechanical machine. There's no electronics or computer going on. Yeah, look at that. So now I can say it wasn't 100% success because I have, out of the 56 parts, I have one washer left over. But The problem is, did it come out of the machine? I went to a customer's house once, the story's in one of my books on Amazon, and he had a spring and he said to me, oh, this is what's come out of it and it won't work. I spent 2 hours before I found out the spring had come out of his torch, which he also broke messing around on the machine. So I fixed them both in the end. Oh, I hope you like that. Bye for now.